What's up, Internet? Welcome to TYT Sports. NBA playoffs are continuing to amaze me in every single way and also continuing to prove me wrong on a daily basis. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. I'm not as great as the prophet Francis Maxwell when it comes to the tactics side of things, but Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan kind of showed what happens when they click in the first quarter and storm out the gate for the Toronto Raptors. First things first, mentioned in a couple other clips. Toronto Raptors fans, you guys are awesome. Jurassic Park seems like the most fun place to be for the NBA playoffs. I wish I can get up there, but I still think it's kind of cold in Toronto, so I'm going to get accustomed to my LA weather. Regardless, DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry really showed, and this is DeMar DeRozan with a bad thumb, so maybe something about the circulation. They saw him in the beginning of the game tying a shoelace around it to really cut down the swelling. Maybe that's what clicked it back into place because he shot phenomenally from the field. He was 11 of 22, 34 points, which matches his playoff career high. Kyle Lowry was 9 of 25 for 25 points, and also really rounded out the stat sheet. He distributed more. He had 6 assists. He was rebounding better. He got 10 of those. And look, the Heat are absolutely a diminished team. Like, there's no Chris Bosh, who's on the sideline with the blood clot issue. Hassan Whiteside's gone, although I do think still on the defensive end of the floor, they're better without him in the lineup. Justice Winslow gets into foul trouble midway through the fourth quarter. He had 5, and when all those things start to break down for the Heat, Dwyane Wade, although he's playing the best playoffs we've seen him play in the last 2 years, 3 years, mind they weren't in the playoffs last year, but at least since LeBron was there, it's not enough. It's just not enough. Goran Dragic can't run the floor as well as Dwyane Wade can, but Dwyane Wade can't play 40 minutes a game. But in the Raptors' case, they take a commanding 3-2 series lead. Now they have to really show what they're made of. They have to go into Miami, they have to take no prisoners, and they have to close out the series. You need to do it in 6 because you need this break to face the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, I can't say all, but most of us still want the storyline of Miami versus Cleveland. Why? Because it's Dwyane Wade versus LeBron James. Because it's LeBron returning to Miami where for some reason they're going to boo him. Because it's more compelling. But after watching the Raptors last night, if they come out storming like they did, the Raptors likely can give, if they play like that, a better run at the Cavaliers than the Heat can. I think it's a 5-game series regardless who makes it out. The Cavs are raining threes from every direction on the floor, and they have LeBron James, and Kevin Love is taking advantage of mismatches down low, and Kyrie Irving's being a scorer, and even J.R. Smith is taking uncontested threes. What happened? Regardless, the Raptors take the 3-2 series lead. It was great to see Jurassic Park going crazy. I didn't see Drake during the game. Maybe he's a bad luck charm in a way. Keep him away. He'll be in Miami, though. He's on tour with the Views thing, right?
Yeah.
Francis is over here. All right, so we move forward because the Golden State Warriors closed out what I thought was the most exciting 5-game series I've ever seen in NBA playoffs history. Hat is off to Terry Stotts. Hat is off to Damian Lillard. CJ McCollum, the most improved player of the year, because the Portland Trailblazers really competed. They held a halftime lead through 4 consecutive games against a better Warriors team, even without Stephen Curry through some of them. Curry's back on the floor. He was getting a lot thrown his way. He was getting defended strongly by the Raptors backcourt. CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard were giving him problems. But of course, when the game's on the line and he shakes you out of your shoes and then steps back and hits a 3, what do you say at this point? We watched this for an entire season. He's hit over 400 threes. 300 of them look like the one that he did last night. But it also looks like the trash can basketball guys on Bleacher Report who got their shoes shaken off in this awesome video. The other observation from the Warriors-Blazers game, well, a couple observations. One, Klay Thompson, lockdown defense. Best two-way guard, best two-way number 2 in the NBA. I was even looking back comparing him to Jimmy Butler during the season. Take Klay. His shot's fundamentally perfect. It's scary how good it looks. And 2, on the defensive end, hounding CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard. He shut down Damian Lillard in the fourth quarter. A person I would make the argument for is the best fourth quarter player in the NBA.
Whoa.
Completely shut down. But the difference, though, between Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum, and I want to say compared to the Toronto Raptors backcourt, is the Raptors need to shoot efficiently to stay in a game and win games. The Blazers don't need to shoot efficiently to stay in games because McCollum and Lillard get to the free throw line, and Lillard's a 91% free throw shooter in the playoffs this year. So Lillard was bad, to say the least, in terms of shooting 7 of 24, 2 of 8 from 3. But he finished with 28 points because he was perfect from the free throw line, and he always finds a way to draw contact and get to the foul line. Outside of that, Steph Curry back in action. The Warriors immediately become the favorite to win the NBA Finals once again. Thunder and Spurs go tonight. Kind of looking forward, maybe possibly, to Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook versus Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, as for the NBA playoffs, comment below with what you think is going to happen with the Thunder Spurs and, of course, the matchup between Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, the Warriors, and Lou Dog coming through the picture. That's Lou. That's Francis's dog. Comment below what you think. Like, favorite, subscribe. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all other forms of social media. It's in the description box below, and we'll see you over there.